On the 12th of September, Switzerland and Ukraine celebrated 20 years of diplomatic relations between the two countries. On this occasion, the Swiss embassy to Ukraine hosted a reception to which diplomats, friends and business partners were invited. His Excellency Mr. Christian Schönenberg, the Swiss ambassador to Ukraine, recounted the history of evolution of the diplomatic relations between Switzerland and Ukraine.
Pleasure for me to welcome you here all to our 20 years of diplomatic relations between Ukraine and Switzerland. These relations started, and I would ask you for the first slide, with two women. Actually, many things start with women and, of course, with Ukrainian independence. This was also a boundary condition, of course, which had to be fulfilled. So 20 years ago, in February, Mrs. Heide a quite well-known Swiss diplomat, came from Moscow by night train, and she brought the relevant documentation to open up diplomatic relations between Ukraine and Switzerland. This is the second woman to whom we owe our diplomatic relations. It's Anne Bothi. She was our first ambassador here on the shores of the Dnipro River. So she started, and she didn't start far away from this place. The first office of the Swiss embassy was in the Hotel Salute.
Once diplomatic relations were established, Switzerland launched comprehensive assistance programs to help Ukraine develop as a young democracy and as an emerging market economy.
Where do we stand today with diplomatic relations? I'm glad to say that they have developed very nicely. When you look at the political side, we have political dialogue, we have contacts between the parliaments. Actually, I'm happy to say that already 1% of the Swiss parliament is married to Ukrainians, and I think the tendency is still rising. So you see, interparliamentary relations are going strong.
The establishment of diplomatic relations between the two countries has provided a solid foundation for successful cooperation through economic, financial and cultural interactions.
We work on 4 core areas where major reforms are ongoing and where Swiss know-how can make a difference. These are the healthcare sector with a specific focus on mother and child health, local governance and the provision of public services like water supply, solid waste management, energy efficiency, and the support to the economic development of the country with a specific focus on the agricultural sector and the financial sector.
Representatives of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Ukraine also took the floor to join in the congratulations and assure those in attendance that the continued cooperation with Switzerland constitutes a high priority for the ministry.
Сьогодні можна з упевненістю стверджувати, що за той невеликий в історичному вимірі проміжок часу ми створили.
While 20 years may be just a split second in human history, a lot has been accomplished over these years to lay solid foundations for further progressive cooperation between the two nations.
Користуючись нагодою, ще раз бажаю всім.
Allow me to use this opportunity to wish you all health and wealth, and may the Swiss-Ukrainian relations develop further and strengthen the friendship between Switzerland and Ukraine. As part of cultural cooperation, much is being done to promote cinematography. It is for this reason that selected footage was shown that night from a documentary about the life of a strong woman, pianist Alena Cherny. She is a Ukrainian who has lived for many years in Switzerland, and now she returns to Ukraine. The Swiss filmmakers most sensitively conveyed her exciting emotions. After the formal part of the reception, the guests were offered a chance to enjoy live performances by pop celebrities. It was truly an unforgettable show.
Je languis chaque jour.